All right. Welcome to the Game Warrior. My name is Jason, and today we're going to look at Zombicide White Death. Notice the Black Plague, Green Horde, White Death motif. All right. I'll come right out and let you know that I was the 357th backer of this, but today I canceled my pledge. So why did I do that? So first of all, just to talk a little bit about it, I'm not the hugest Zombicide fan in the whole world. Never have been. I loved it when I first got it, the first edition. We played it and we really liked Black Plague. That was the best. That was so fun. And so I got caught up and I went through the whole process with Marvel Zombies, right? You were here last year. If you were, you saw how many videos I did. Picked up a fair number of subscribers doing that, only to later on cancel that pledge due to the ridiculously high shipping. Now, I did back Undead or Alive fully, and I was really happy when that came in, but it's very difficult, which makes a lot of people happy, but it doesn't make me happy. And so I haven't played it that many times because most of the time I just die. And a lot of people like that, but it's not for me. So while I've got this huge Undead or Alive Kickstarter sitting in the room right over there, and I'm just thinking, okay, I barely dived into it, and here now I have to look at this. And so when I heard that they were doing another Zombicide, my first reaction was, are you kidding? No way. Come on. Not one a year. This is ridiculous. I mean, it was just such a visceral negative reaction on my part. I was like, no way. No way. Then there was a few of the previews that came out. And what it said was that it was like Game of Thrones. It was going to be like you were on the ice wall and the zombies were coming and you would have to defend it. And it would be totally new. I will tell you that intrigued me. That intrigued me enough that I got right in and I pledged. Well, what I got was something totally different. So I love fantasy artists who explore different genres. But one of my least favorite genres to explore is Asian or Oriental. And it's just never been a big piece that's turned me on. I've never been a huge fan. I remember being a kid playing D&D and wanting Oriental adventures. This is back in the 80s. We were just so excited for Oriental adventures. We wanted a ninja. We wanted a ninja so bad. We were just so excited. And when that book came out, well, we were really disappointed because the way they handled the ninja was like really poor compared to what we wanted. But it never really clicked for me. And so as a cultural preference, I like Middle European, Tolkien-esque, type of medieval Europe stories. And so a lot of this is Asian influence, and it's just not my preference. It's just not my preference. And so the more I was going through it, the more they were really hitting into that area, and I just wasn't turned on by it. I mean, I already got enough Zombicide anyways, and even though Black Plague and Green Horde are my favorite style, I just not turned on by this whole feel. Now, there's another reason I canceled. I have a bill coming up, and that bill, May 7th, I have to finalize my Marvel United Multiverse order. Yep, the pledge manager is open, and they have till March 7th. And I'm going to spend a lot of money there. And if I have to make a choice, I'm going to choose Marvel United way more than this. I've played this enough. I played every single scenario in Black Plague that I just don't want to play it much anymore. My wife wants to play it more, but she's not too turned on by this theme either. And we truly have a ton of content to still play. And so while we're not going to be playing Marvel Zombicide, and I am curious about that, right? It's entirely possible, I'll be completely honest with you, it's entirely possible that someday I buy that on Amazon. 2-3 years from now, if the price goes down to a reasonable amount. But for right now, just a whole new set, and it's going to cost so much. I'm sure there'll be an all-in. It was 110 for the base one, so they don't have another one, but they surely will. They'll have an all-in. And look, the minis look amazing. You can't deny that. Look at these. These are just amazing minis, but I'm probably just not going to play the game. And they have their beautiful daily unlocks and zombies. And then you can add this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing, and just not interested in that at all. Not interested at all. An Eternal Empire, a Crossfire Pack, Warlords of the Rising Sun, Warlords of the Middle Kingdom. I mean, these look all great. Virtues of Bushido, Berserker Walkers, Frost Dice, Jade Dice. Well, they look great. I'm sure there'll be more. I think, what do we have? A few more days before this is over. 8 more days. There'll be some new stuff. And I love watching a Cmon campaign because they just unlock daily stuff. They have stretch goals and they have expansions. And I was just loving the Marvel United multiverse one. But this one, just not doing it for me. So I'm curious, what do you think of this? I don't even know if this is going to get anyone new into the hobby, right? Is anyone new going to go, oh, now I'm trying Zombicide. Now I'm trying it because it's Asian Oriental theme. That's fine. That would be cool for you. Let me know if that's you. And if it's, you're like me going, I'm just not going to spend another huge amount. I will take a moment also to add one thing. I'm a fan of Cmon games. I have a lot of them. I back a lot of them. The games are good. Right now in the other room, I just put up a short video on learning Masters of the Universe. But I'm detecting something, and I'm going to say it because I don't think I'm alone, is that when are they going to start putting new games out again? I mean, Marvel Universe, Multiverse. Okay, it's a great game. I love having new content. You got me. What they do before that? Was it Dune? Okay, Dune, but that's based on the War of the Rings system kind of thing, right? Okay, there was the Cyberpunk game, which I heard was based on kind of the system from Godfather. So I didn't back that one. I might be missing one in there, right? Zombicide again. I mean, you guys gonna do a new game? You gonna put a new game out, or is it just IP after IP after IP, roll in the money? I think we're seeing Cmon go down. And they're looking at their cash, their shareholders and their money, and their CEOs going, you're wrong, Jason. You're wrong. It's the IP is the way to make the money. But it's the start of the end because you're lacking the innovation. You're lacking the innovation. You're lacking the new games. I mean, we need new games. It's a totally new game. A new thing. Just give us a new game. Get us excited about it. Stop the IPs. I know they're the cash cows, but it's just the same system over again with a few tweaks. Oh, it was Cthulhu. I think they did. Cthulhu Death May Die, which I went in yeah. And I love the tweaks they did. Love that game. But that won't be sustainable, my friends. That won't be. Do you know that? Or are you just so scared? Like, I gotta feed the shareholders. Who's in charge? Who's the CEO? Who's like, should we do this new game? No, we're just fear. We're we lack courage. Come on. Innovate. New. Quit just feeding your cash cows. I mean, you're going to look back a few years from now and it's just down. I mean, look at this number right here on the screen. What? This is the lowest Zombicide you've had for just a long time. Oh, it's still good. No, it's not. This is a disappointment. It's because you're just mining the same thing. There needs to be something new. Okay. I know it takes courage to do the new games and to get new, people on board. And I'm sure it was tough to lose Eric Lang. He's a very innovative game designer, but you gotta bring some new guys on board and really work this. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's it. I'm done with my soapbox. I probably sounded like the king of average there. But I've canceled my Zombicide White Death. That's why I did. I would love to hear what you think, whether you can tell me I'm totally wrong and that I'm just absolutely tell me I'm wrong. Or, tell me your reasons for backing it or not. I would love to hear. I'm very open to it. I love the comments. Tappa. Let's hear what you have to say.